can you describe the emotion when the clock hit zeros?
I mean, obviously an amazing feeling to be able to come into this environment and play against a really, really talented team with really, really good coaches. They had really good scheme, really good players, and to be able to come in here, you know, and come out with a win, not only a win on the road, but a playoff win on the road. It means everything to us and this team, and especially me.
Carson, with just the way the offense was going today, for that final drive, for Mark to Duke to get those big runs, for Malachi to get a little bit of redemption after fumbling the ball the drive before, just can you just take us through just how that all unfolded and the emotions of when you guys finally did get into the end zone?
Yeah, I mean, it was that type of game today. You know, it was grind it out, play against a really physical defense. We're a really physical offense, and when you're just playing smash mouth football, at the end of the day, at some point, I mean, one side is either gonna, you know, continue to push and push and push, and then it just breaks open, and then that's what we were able to do on that last drive. And then obviously Malachi's able to make the play to get it in the end zone, and then defense does their job and gets a stop and closes it out. So I thought we played really good complementary football today and just stayed the course and just played super physical.
Carson, Shannon was throwing everything at them today. I mean, I don't know if there's any offensive plays that weren't run today. How was that for you guys leading up to the game and grasping that game plan, and also the difficulty of finding ways to pass the ball down the field in those conditions today?
They honestly stayed in a too high shell for most of the game. It was a lot of quarters. And again, you have D linemen like that, you have linebackers like that, a front seven that are really talented and can create you know, different holes and gaps and things of that sort with their scheme. It can be difficult to throw the ball down the field. I think we had like one or two one-on-one shots that I missed that, you know, I could have given them better balls. But at the end of the day, if they wanted to play like that, then shoot, we're going to hand the ball off. Mark Fletcher has an unbelievable game. We have an unbelievable offensive line. We're behind them. I've said that this whole entire season. They lead the way, and today they did.
Carson, one for you and one for James. Just first off, about Mark, getting to know him over the course of the last year, to see him have this huge game on such a big stage. What do you think it means for him, for the team? I think Shannon was saying he's like one of the hard, you know, main guys on offense, one of the main leaders on offense.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from the jump, since I've been at Miami since January, I mean, he's one of the first guys that really came up to me, introduced himself, and not only that, but like one of the first guys that I really clicked with and really meshed with. So again, he's one of my best friends on the team, and we constantly have conversation almost every single day, all the way from January, February, about our goals, about what we want to do with, you know, this season and this team, and to be able to see him have, you know, that much success today. It's very expected, obviously. Seeing the way that he works each and every day, day in and day out, to be able to go out there and execute the way that he did, it's expected. And again, I'm super happy for him to watch him be able to do that.
And then James, you know, you guys on the offensive line, you've had, you know, your share of some penalties and troubles here and there throughout the year. To come in here in front of 100,000 people and not have a false start, not have any kind of, you know, mistakes, basically. What were you guys? How did you guys manage to accomplish that?
Yeah, well, we practiced it every day, coming up onto it. As soon as we learned we were going to play here, we knew it was a really loud environment. They got great fans, and I mean, we practice every day. So we got, you know, speakers, I mean, 15 feet behind us in practice, and honestly, it's probably louder than it's going to be in the game. So I mean, we practiced it, didn't have it on accident, and we did a good job of practice and carried over to the game.
Carson, you've been in a national championship locker room. You know what it looks like, what it feels like. Talk to us about this locker room now. How does it feel to you right now? How does it look to you?
I mean, the energy is super, super high. Obviously, for our team to, you know, battle and face adversity the way that we did during that middle part of the season, where we slipped up and had a couple games that didn't go our way. The way that we responded from that just tells the whole entire story of who this team is and what this team wants, right? We responded those last 4 games in honestly astounding fashion, and, you know, proved that we should be in the playoffs, that we should have this opportunity. And then now that we have had this opportunity, we come in on the road in one of the toughest places to play, some would argue the toughest place to play in a road playoff game, and, you know, come out with a victory. Again, this locker room is everything. You know, it's a real brotherhood, it's real family. There's real connection, and you can see that in the way that everybody treats each other and the way that people are excited for other people when they make plays, right? So again, I'm super proud of this team, super proud of the way that we've worked and battled adversity and handled adversity, and excited for the opportunities that are to come.
James, I bumped into you the other day, and you said coming to Miami was one of the best decisions you've ever made in your life. Then elevator closed on you. You have a chance to elaborate. Elaborate on the decision to come to Miami and what it is.
Yeah, I mean, that period of my life where I was, navigating the portal and everything was really hectic and chaotic. So, I mean, when I got here, I really didn't know what to expect. But, I mean, the coaching staff, the players, everyone who works in, nutrition, strength staff, etc. I mean, have all just been first class, and they're just a very high standard here, and that's something that I've loved being a part of, and that's something we're always striving to maintain. And just the people here are incredible. They've been so welcoming to me, and I mean, I couldn't be more blessed and thankful for all the people here, and being part of this team has been awesome, and excited we get to continue playing together.
Wrap up a little more.
For both you guys, I'm wondering, what was last weekend like, or I guess 2 weeks ago, when you're waiting to see whether you're in or out, what was that like? And then to get this win today after, not knowing whether you guys were going to make it in or not, what type of feelings come with that?
I mean, me personally, just with the way that we ended the season and the resume that we had put together, I thought that we deserved to be in the playoffs and that we could compete with anybody. And I said that after we beat Pitt, that I thought that we could compete with anybody, and we proved that and showed that. And to be given that opportunity, obviously I was super anxious leading up to the selection show, and watching the selection show I was still super anxious as it got down to 8, 9, and then obviously put us in at 10. So, but to have this opportunity was everything for this team. We knew that we were prepared for the moment. We knew that everything that we had been through had led up to this moment and this opportunity. So to be able to come in here today and do what we did and come out with a win is everything to me and to these guys, to these coaches, to this whole entire university. And again, to have another opportunity to play and another chance to play as a team is very exciting.
Thank you, guys.